Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Barrookie. In today's video, we're going to ask the ancient old question: should I go for full body routines or should I go and do splits? So let's explore our options first. The first one is going to be split routines. We can have two types of split routines. One is push-pull legs. Translated into calisthenics, that means push-pull, because we don't do legs. And the other one would be a full split, like shoulders, chest, core, back, legs, and that other muscle group I forgot. The problem with this last one is when you're just a beginner, there are only so much exercises in calisthenics you can do. So shoulders, what would you do? You can't do a handstand push-up, that would be a little bit hard. You can do pike push-ups, but you can't fill a whole workout with pike push-ups. For the beginners, I wouldn't recommend a full split, but a push-pull legs, that can work. For the first one, push-pull legs, you can always switch things around. So one workout with the pull, you focus on chin-ups, doing regular chin-ups, wide chin-ups. You can walk on the bar with chin-ups. The other day you can focus on pull-ups, so doing wide pull-ups, close grip pull-ups. You can do explosive pull-ups, clap pull-ups. You can do a variety of exercises and still keeping your workouts different from each other. So pull day number 1 can be completely different from pull day number 2 in 1 week. The next one are full body routines. Personally, my favorite. Great thing about full body routines is if you're doing them 3 times a week, you get to hit that muscle group 3 times a week. So pulling exercises you can do 3 times a week instead of only 2 or 1 with split routines. Also with full body routines, you have a certain amount of options. You can do 3 times the same thing in a week. You can do 2 pulling exercises, 2 pushing exercises, a shoulder exercise, abs and lower back, and 1 leg exercise. And that can be your full body routine. For beginners, I really recommend this one because you can get a lot of volume into your workout weeks. When you get to a more intermediate part of calisthenics, you can do skill strength workouts. So one day you focus on strength, so the regular basic exercises, pushing, pulling, all that good stuff, legs maybe. And then the other days you can focus on skill exercises such as working up towards the front lever, doing human flags, back lever, muscle ups, pistol squats, everything you can't do or everything that's a little bit more challenging for you, you can focus on these days. And then you can do a strength day afterwards. Another full body routine is concurrent periodization. So one day you have a volume day where you're doing just bodyweight exercises. You do pull-ups, dips, push-ups, chin-ups, muscle-ups, squats, but you do it for a high volume. And the other days you do an intensity day where you go for high intensity. So you do weighted pull-ups and go for as high of a weight as possible. You go for weighted dips, you go try and hit your 3 or 5 rep max. You can do squats, barbell squats, you can hit some deadlifts maybe. So it's really mixing up weight training and calisthenics and take the benefits of both. Thinking back when I was just starting doing calisthenics, I did a split routine because I didn't know any better. So I did push-pull legs, push-pull, which turned into push-pull, whatever, push-pull. So the problem with this was on the push days, I was doing pulling exercises because I love doing pull-ups. And on the push days, I was just doing push-ups, and because I couldn't do dips because I didn't have a dip bar. So the problem arose that I was always fatigued. I didn't have much free time during the week because I was always, I had school till 6 and then I had to go to the park, and that was really tiring and I didn't like the process of working that way. So I did this for about a year and then I realized maybe I should do a full body routine and that allowed me, and a full body routine only allowed me to train 3 days a week, but made me do every exercise I wanted to do every single workout. Now I'm doing concurrent periodization because of my sternum injury. I couldn't do dips, I couldn't do pushing exercises, and handstands were also out of the question. Pull-ups were a little bit difficult because it sometimes pulls on your sternum. So I went to the gym and I started doing heavyweight squats. Now I can do pull-ups and chin-ups again. Maybe some dips, I don't know. We'll see for 2017. Enough about me. Now let's go over what should you do when you're designing or when you're looking for a workout program. For the full body routine, the pros are you have to go less amount of times to the park, so there's more free time, there's more things, there's more time to do things that you enjoy doing besides training. Of course you do enjoy training, I hope. Muscle recovery is also a lot bigger because you have 48 hours approximately between every workout, so that should give you an optimal recovery rate. And also the frequency per muscle group. You get to train every muscle group 3 times a week. Try to do that with a split. I mean, it's almost impossible. Pros about split routines are less fatigue, obviously, because you're training every muscle group every 3 days instead of every 2 days. And if you really stick to the program, it should be less fatiguing, but I didn't really know what to do or what I was doing, so sucks being me, huh? With the split you can give more attention to a certain type of muscle group. So let's say it's your pulling day, you can really focus on the pulling exercise, you can really go in depth. So for the conclusion, what should I pick? What should you pick? What is the optimal workout routine? In my opinion, you should find out for yourself. But as a beginner, I would really recommend to do a full body routine, get as much as volume, get as much as exposure to those exercises, the pulling exercises, pushing exercises, really get strong in those. Don't forget legs, don't make the mistake I made. Train legs, please. And this is really what you want for a beginner. You can, if you have a lot of time, if you really enjoy going to the park, if it's nice weather, you can opt for splits. So maybe push pull legs, or you can do push pull, push pull, push pull. You can hit the muscles 3 times and do legs in between them. It's really up to you. The main factor is if you're a beginner, opt for full body workouts or a split, depending on how much time you want to allocate. Play around with it, see how it goes, and have a happy 2017. Let's grind it out. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever you want to do. And let's hit 1,000 subscribers in 2017. We can do it, I know.